Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I want to talk about the Dastardly Duos event, which will start in 2 days, and I will go through all the different rewards you will be able to get during this event. So basically, this is something that will be pretty straightforward. You'll just have to go either in a Dornogal at this exact location, or in Orgrimmar right here, or also in Stormwind right here at the entrance. And when you enter this new mode, you will simply have to kill some of the bosses and waves of mobs inside of this main area. And then when you finish, you receive a score, and based on this score, you receive different type of achievements, rewards, and things like that. So this is a pretty interesting event. Personally, I think it's okay. I've tried it quite a lot on the PTR, and it's not really super interesting, I would say, especially compared, for instance, to the Brawlers Guild. But this is still something that will keep you busy for a little while, and especially we will be able to get a few rewards through it, so at least there's something you can work towards. So the main way you will be able to pick up the different rewards will be through the quest chain, and as you can see, each week you will get a new quest that will require you, for instance, to participate in some of the different events and kill some of the different mobs and everything inside of the Dastardly Duos, and each time you will receive different type of rewards. So first of all, you will be able to get this toy right here, the Dastardly banner, and basically this is really just a normal banner toy, so you will be able to plant it on the ground, and then with that you will receive the Dastardly prize purse. So this one you will be able to get it each week on each of your characters, and inside you will be able to get a piece of Champion's Gear, which will be upgraded already to 4 out of 8. So this is something that can be pretty useful if you are trying to gear up some of your alts. But overall, it's not as powerful as some of the hero gears you can get through other events that are available in the game. Then on week 2, you will be able to get this other quest right here, Win Dastardly Duos Fight. And here you will get the toy Winner's Podium, and also another one of the prize purse. So this one will allow you to simply summon one of these different podiums, and then people will be able to interact with it. And one thing that is very interesting with this toy is the fact that based on the PTR, it is a BOE toy, and so it means that you will be able to sell it on the auction house. So I would recommend you, if you want to make some gold, to maybe hold on to this toy and try to sell it once the event will end, because who knows, maybe the value will be really important, and as this is a time limited event, these might sell for a lot, maybe 6 months, 1 year from now. Then week 3 will reward you with this pet right here, the Mean Ball Bag. And so this is just this little ball pet right here, which as you can see is quite crazy. And so this is again a pet that maybe you will be able to also put in a cage and then sell. I'm not exactly sure. But if it's the case, then you might be able to also make some gold with this pet right here. So I think that's something for you to keep in mind as well. Then on week 4, you will be able to get some new customization, I guess, for your Winner's Podium toy. Week 5, you will be able to get the new mount, the Tyrannotort Treat, which is this mount right here. This is a recolored version of the turtle mount from Legion. And personally, I don't really care too much for this mount, but at least the colors are pretty cool. And so you will be able to get it when completing this quest on week 5. And finally, on week 6, you will get even more abilities to display your Winner's Podium toy with other things. So again, not exactly sure what that means, but it will be something you'll be able to interact with your toy. Then next to that, you will also have one vendor that will sell different cosmetic items for some of the resonance crystals. As you can see, normally all of them will cost you 500 of the resonance crystals, which is not too expensive. And you will be able to unlock these items from the vendor when completing one specific achievement. So first we have this staff right here, which I think looks really awesome. So as you can see, this is really based on all the different looks from Undermine. And so again, you will be able to get this one for 500 resonance crystals. And then we have all the different shoulders. So these are pretty simple, but maybe things you will be able to use for some of your Transmogs. And here we have different colors for all these different shoulders. So again, maybe something you'll be able to use. I think one thing that can be interesting is you can put one simple one and then one of the big ones from the PvP or PvE sets from Undermine. So like that they can match. I think that's something that can work pretty well. But again, all these different items should be pretty easy for you to get because they're not too expensive, and the achievement that you'll need in order to unlock them from the vendor doesn't seem to be too difficult to achieve as well. So all in all these different rewards should be fairly easy to get, especially if you're just doing the quest each week. You should be able to get, for instance, the mount pretty easily and all the other toys and pets. And then when it comes to the gear, again here, you will be a little bit limited because you will each time get some veteran track gear and then some champion track armor from the weekly price purse. But other than that, it's not going to be the best event of the year in order to gear up some of your alts. Visions might still be way better for that, so maybe it's not going to be the place to gear up all your different alts, but you can always do it in order to get all the other rewards that will be part of this time-limited event. And here again, I really want to insist on the fact that this event will end on July 15th, and so if you want all these different rewards, really make sure to start as soon as possible, because especially as you can see, you will be a little bit limited with all the different steps you need to do in order to get all these different things. So really try to get them while you can, because most likely this event will be brought back at some point in the future, but who knows, and as it's not 100% sure, just assume that these different rewards will be gone after that and that you need to pick them up while you can. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think about all these different rewards and what you think about this event in general. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime I wish you all a great day. Bye!